tonguing exactly like it's written here. Make sure you tongue those offbeats. As I talked about in lesson 1, whenever there's a bunch of eighth notes, be very precise. If it's the beginning of a slur, you tongue it. If it slurs over the note, you slur to it. Don't be sloppy with that part, okay? And you can see my jazz articulation lessons where I talk more in depth about that and talk about just practicing scales that way and doing straight note chaser and stuff like that. But in a lot of ways, well, not in a lot of ways, these are a lot easier than straight note chaser. So, I don't start young students on straight note chaser because there's even more offbeat and syncopated things in that. So this is the perfect place to start. But make sure you're doing it right. So often I'll have a student come in, they practiced all week. We talk about jazz articulation, tonguing the offbeats. They practice all week, and then they play something like this for me, and they're reversing everything. They're tonguing on the downbeats and slurring to the offbeats, and everything's reversed. And when you do that, it's all messed up. It loses its accent. The thing that makes jazz sound so cool is those slight accents here and there, those syncopated accents on the offbeats. So, when you play, I didn't tongue any of that, but if I tongue the offbeats, it still sounds slurred, but I'm tonguing those offbeats, so there's a little bit more crisp kind of pops to it to me when I listen to something like that. It sounds more bebop-ish, if you will. So, okay, that was exercise number 5. Oh, when you're playing fast, sorry, I need some water. That's my reed water, so I just poured it though, so it's still good. When you're playing fast, there's less room for you to play with those offbeat eighth notes, okay? So, when you're playing at that 144 tempo, it's a lot harder to delay it to the same extent. Like if you delay it too much, you're going to miss that next downbeat. So as things get faster, the eighth notes get more even, okay? And what separates them at that fast tempo from classical to jazz is more the articulation. Okay, so when I just played, that was pretty even. That's like even like if I would play classical, but when I play a jazz, it's the same evenness, but what's making a difference is that articulation, tonguing the offbeats, okay? It's hard to go that fast and go